Global happenings today. We communicate. We analyze global news.
Hello beautiful people, welcome back to our channel. Something very dramatic took place in Rivers State. Some few hours ago, the Rivers people have decided to make their voice not just in Rivers State alone, nationally. In fact, they took their voice straight down to Aso Rock. Don't forget that a few days back, Senator Remi Tinubu has been on an empowerment program spree, has been in so many different states, but right now she decided to take her empowerment program to Rivers State. See what took place. You're going to see the video in a moment, but let's quickly give you what transpired in the venue. Now, a major empowerment program under the Renewed Hope initiative, spearheaded by the Nigerian First Lady, Senator Remi Ahmed Tinubu, ended in chaos some few hours ago as hundreds of Rivers State women staged a walkout in protest. Now, the event, which was expected to distribute empowerment items to 500 Rivers women, took an unexpected turn when Mrs. Teresa Ibas, wife of the sole administrator, was announced to speak on behalf of the First Lady. Now, the announcement triggered loud protest from the audience, many of whom demanded that either Senator Tinubu herself or Lady Valarie Fubara, wife of the Rivers State Governor Valarie Fubara, should address them. Chants of "We want Valarie Fubara" or Remi Tinubu to address us, not the wife of an impostor. We want him, echoed everywhere throughout the venue as participants expressed their dissatisfaction. Eyewitnesses responded that many of the women felt deceived after being told that Senator Remi Tinubu would attend in person. The absence of Lady Valarie Fubara from the program lineup further angered the crowd. Now, they said if the First Lady of the country could not make it, then at least our own First Lady, Lady Valarie Fubara, should have been allowed to represent her. Instead, we get someone who doesn't even represent us, said one protester before joining others in exiting the venue. Despite appeals from the organizers to maintain order, the women walked out en masse, effectively halting the event. The protest is being interpreted by analysts as a bold rejection of political interference and a show of loyalty to Governor Fubara and his administration. The public display also reflects mounting tension in Rivers State over federal involvement in local governance structures. As of the time of filing this report, neither Senator Remi Tinubu nor her media team has issued a statement regarding the incident. Let you watch the video. My colleague is in the house, of course. Let's see the dramatic turn of it. All right, welcome back. You've heard it all. What's your take? My colleague is in the house. What's your take on this very interesting show of solidarity from Rivers women?
Well, personally, I must give it to the Rivers women. I must give it to them. Now, it seems as though they understand democracy more than all the politicians in Nigeria. I mean, this is what we want to see. Whenever it seems as if someone is trying to take the laws into their hands, it's time for us to prove to them that we actually employ them to be in whatever position they are. The move by President Bola Ahmed Tinubu and the consistency in the rejection move by the River State women is a pointer to the fact that they understand what democracy is and they stand by the tenets of democracy. And it's a proof that Fubara has dug a hole and, dip himself into, the fabrics of these women. We know what Fubara did in a very short period of time. I think that Bola Ahmed Tinubu, to understand the extent something to which the people have impacted, or sorry, Fubara had impacted Rivers State, he should maybe call for the projects he has done thus far for him to have an understanding, because on the basis of that, he will know that the people are totally in support of his government, and they will not do anything with Ibas, because Ibas, as we all know, is an unconstitutional sole administrator. His name is not in our constitution, and there is no place that the presidency has been given the right to appoint his own administrator to run the affairs of a state. Any state in Nigeria, in event of anything happening, the only way the governor can exit is by possibly dead, maybe impeachment, or maybe he's incapable or something like that. And if it happens, the deputy governor will take over immediately. But this one, you bring a stranger from nowhere, a man who had finished serving in the military, to come and use military powers on them, and all of a sudden you come behind again to begin to show democratic move. No, this is not democracy. This is militancy. For me, I love the way they acted, and I think if that will not send a message across to all anti-Fubara's team, this alone is enough to tell them that it's spontaneous. It's not something that Fubara did it by himself. He's not there. The wife is not there. It's not something that they plan to do it, but it's something that they want to, do to prove to Bola Tinubu that you have stepped on the tail of a python, and we will consistently reject you. If you like, come and flock all of us, but this is our standpoint. I wish Nigerians across board will do same during the period of elections. I just love the way this whole thing had ended, because it's a proof that these women have so much respect for democracy. Yeah. They love the democratic setting in Rivers State, trying to upturn it and bringing in military rule. We will reject it. I just wish nationally this will be the situation.
Even Fubara, I actually wished, yes, a person said, okay, it's good to sue for peace. I would actually wish that Fubara never want to beg for anything.
Of course.
Because right now, Wike's camp is reading it very differently. They're seeing it as, now that you are begging, you are prostrating. The thing is sweetening them, that word, prostrate, beg, please now, is sweetening them. They're not even saying the fact that, okay, just maybe Fubara is reading for peace. Just like PDP youth leader said something unique. He said that much as they would also sue for peace, but he wouldn't want Fubara to put the state coffers, state resources, the people of Rivers State
under the control of the national government.
Yes, under the control of both Wike and the FG, federal government. He said whatever it is, though we are suing for peace, but Fubara must also protect the interest of the people of Rivers State and their resources.
Of course.
Not because, okay, in the bid of...
there's nothing you did that they kick you out of office. Absolutely nothing. Honestly, there was peace in Rivers State. Everything was working absolutely well in Rivers State. All of a sudden, the president went haywire. For who? For Wike, who is maybe he's the Mandela of Rivers State, or for who? In the name of I was the one that put you there. Which you put him there? What is it your personal property? It's only in your own business that you can say I put you there. As far as we are concerned, this is democracy.
Just like Hilda Dokubo said some few hours ago, he said that obviously Wike is not comfortable. It's not enough for Fubara to beg. That Wike now, they say he called him. Is it the Mandela? He called him the Mandela of Rivers State.
Of course.
She called him the Mandela. Said that begging, the apology of Fubara is not enough. That from all indications, just imagine. What she said really got a lot of Nigerians talking. He said, imagine Wike as the sitting president of the Republic.
God forbid, Nigerians will pass through a lot, because everything will be done according to his desires.
She said that Nigeria will hear what that imagine. She just said, just imagine Wike being the president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. So that time Nigeria will hear what.
But God forbid, God will not punish us that way. No, Abba, a man who is like this, the elite will be happy. Because those who will lick his leg, all of them will be happy. But for us, the poor people out there across board, come on, this guy can wake up and take up a hold and he's a lawyer. He knows how to capitalize on the law. He will just use land use act to acquire any land for in the name of government, and there's nothing anybody will do about it.
All right, we could go on and on, like my colleague rightly said. God forbid That's one prayer point. I will never want it to happen. Anything can go. I've been one person, anybody, but please, Lord, in our punishment, don't give us Yesom Wike as a president. We pray thee, Lord. Whatever Nigerians have done, please forgive us. Not Yesom Wike as president. All right, that's a good wrap it up. Let's meet in the comment section. What's your take? Have a nice